It's your boy Angelo, So Savage, and today we got a video from Brilliant Idiots, and that includes Andrew Schultz, the comedian, actor, and Charlamagne the God. Now, in this video, man, I'm looking, and it looks like they flipped. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Andrew Schultz probably been a Republican conservative for a long time because he also interviewed Donald Trump. But for Charlamagne the God from the Breakfast Club, that is very left leaning. You can see in real time how his emotions has changed towards the Democratic Party and what he really thinks about Trump. So right here, I'm gonna play a trip. I'm gonna play a clip and let y'all decide what's going on, man. All right.
Just want to see chaos.
Chris,
I
don't
don't
bend the
want
knee.
anything but chaos.
Chris, don't bend the knee. But can I ask a question that came up last night in my kitchen? It wasn't a question, it was a statement somebody made.
Yeah.
What if Trump does a great job, guys?
Let's discuss it.
What if he's actually a good president, Chris? It's just a question.
Well, I'd say two things. I don't think he will be based on his history. You got to remember, I've been following Trump since the late 70s, early 80s.
Just say you're sorry, bro.
Okay, so I'm not saying that. And then
I'm just saying, like, if he does a good job, just say you're sorry.
if he does a good job, is it possible?
I was manipulated by the media.
Is it possible?
Crazy,
yes.
man.
Is it highly unlikely? Much greater. If he does do a good job, I would argue it's only going to be because people like me have made a stink and refused to relinquish their position. I believe this about Trump. He's a negotiator. He's a deal maker at the end of the day. He'll react to forces that are pushing against him. He'll still try to get what he wants, but he'll react to pushback. If there's no pushback, there's zero chance he does a good job.
Well, how about this? This is the last
So
piece.
Trump does a good job. It's Chris's fault.
Well, the last piece.
That's what he just said.
The
No,
last
not
pi-
fault. I get the credit.
Yeah.
Well,
Chris's
how about this?
credit.
The last piece
Now
I
you
did
get
on
it.
the last piece I did on the Daily Show, I was like, yo, he should prove all his political opponents wrong, right? Like if all of these people, which we don't need.
It's funny how now Charlamagne the God is kind of like really like he's almost pro-Trump in a way. Like he's down with what his program, he's down with what he's willing to do, what he has already done. Because I listen to the Breakfast Club sometimes and I see how his emotions has changed about this whole situation. How he thinks that, release of the MLK files was great. He loves that. You know what I'm saying? Immediately, maybe they don't like the deportation, but they liking what he doing. Other than that, he making moves day one. More moves than someone makes in the whole 4 years. So, and I like in real time that I'm seeing him be honest for once, because you could tell when somebody's lying to themselves, because it's hard to keep constantly making up things and there's no like argue points. Now it's starting to see like, okay, and I be listening to his debates. He's a good debater. So when it comes to him actually coming to his senses and realizes the president we have, it doesn't matter which party is actually benefiting the country in whole, then this is what you'll start saying, because that's what's actually happening.
Even believe anymore, but all these people call him a fascist and a threat to democracy and liking them to Hitler and all of this other stuff. If just prove them wrong. That's it. You prove them wrong, you win.
Yo, okay, so here in this hypothetical, let's just say, just say, hypothetically speaking, I'm glad that we're speaking in hypotheticals because we could be honest. Hypotheticals is almost like Casa Dragones. That's what Casa Dragones does. It just creates the entire conversation just hypothetical.
Alcohol, period. That's what alcohol
That's
does.
it.
Yeah.
That's it. We love alcohol for that reason.
Absolutely.
Let's say, for example, he stops the war, Israel.
Peace in the Middle East.
Hamas. Okay. He stops Ukraine, Russia.
Taiwan stays free.
Taiwan.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Let's say
let them give up a little bit. They can give up a little bit of Taiwan.
All right,
there's nothing to give up.
There's
nothing to give up.
Snatch that up. But once we get the chips, though, we got to make sure that we're making the chips.
Once
we make sure we're making the chips,
we'll
take a little bit of Taiwan for world peace, Chris. If it's just
there's nothing to give up.
What do you mean a little? You could give them an appetizer. Give them a spring roll.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
Give them a little piece of it. It's just a tiny little
no appetizers. Nothing.
Come on, bro.
Nothing.
You wouldn't give up one little island.
One of those little islands.
For world
peace. Little
peace.
Island.
Because then, Chris, now you're getting double the credit. You already got credit because you're a person that stood up to him.
Okay.
But now you're giving up a little piece of your beloved Taiwan
That's
for world
it.
peace.
Greenland's willing to give it up. Greenland's willing to come on over. They were interviewing.
We can talk. I'll leave it
Anyway,
at that.
my point is this. Let's say that all these things happen, right?
Inflation goes down.
No.
Everything.
America, yeah.
Everything. You got to think about it. What if everything goes what he said goes? Then what? And that's basically what he's saying, man.
You go down, American economy is booming, right? Greenland becomes part of America. It's the Gulf of America, not the Gulf of Mexico. There is a strong border, so there's much less illegal immigration, and because of that, we have much less, I guess, crime coming from.
Crime goes down.
I mean,
yes.
let's just say these things happen, right? Let's say these things happen. At any point in time, do you admit for like the last 4 years or even 8 years
Yes.
that you're gay? Do you just come out and be like, "Hey guys, I'm sorry I was being so gay
like
the last fucking 8 years, sucking cocks all the time, saying Trump was bad."
I didn't expect you to say that.
At any point in time, do you just go, "You know what? I gotta take these cocks out of my mouth and throat because I had too many of them inside of me for the last 8 years." Is there any point in time where you say that?
Straighter than 6 o'clock, baby. Sorry.
Okay. That was a bar. That was like a southern bar right there. No. What I'm really trying to ask is this: at any point in time, do you start going, "Shit, maybe we were being manipulated by a media institution"?
It shouldn't take that long.
Well, I'm just saying, like a media, or maybe there is a what do they call the?
Be honest, he don't even really have to explain it because that is true. What if he does what he was supposed to do, and you realize if you've been lied and tricked to, and you passionately protested that word or the Democratic word, and you didn't even whole time you've been lied to believe this. Now you feel betrayed because the person that you voted against, it's kind of like you voting against the progression of the United States because you were tricked elsewise. And you thought what you believed was true and real and should be law. Whole time, this guy knew what it was and fixed it all up. Now you living the best life you've ever lived. Would that transfer y'all Democrats to the Republicans and show y'all, or y'all gonna still, everybody should eat off USA? Because that's what he's proven, and I hope he accomplished that this year.
Industrial complex or whatever it is. Maybe there were forces that were outside of our control that were manipulating us and tricking us into thinking that we were the virtuous ones, when in reality, this other guy was going to achieve the things that we truly wanted. You truly do want a strong economy. You truly do want peace in the Middle East. You truly do want there to be a stop in the war in Russia and Ukraine. You truly do want a strong economy, and I'm sure a strong border.
But we do, you're not wrong, Schultz, but we do take a lot of the blame off said individual. Donald Trump caused a lot of this on his own because of his rhetoric. Now, did the rhetoric work? Yes. Did the rhetoric get him elected? Yes. But at some point, even he has to come out and say, I didn't mean none of that shit. I was just, you know what I mean? I was just trying to get motherfucking elected.
I would say that there's plenty of things he said that are absolutely ridiculous and can be incredibly offensive, and I can see why it would trigger people. I would also say that there are a lot of things that were said about him or that were said that he did not say at all. And there was tons of allegations thrown at him that we now know are false, and there's been no apology about it. They were saying my man likes to get peed on by Svetlanas.
Well, we don't know. No, we don't.
There was a whole investigation paid by the fucking Clintons.
How do you figure out if somebody likes to get peed on, though?
Not by Svetlanas.
What the fuck is that?
That's a Russian woman.
You don't think the Russians have any influence on him?
That's a Russian woman.
We're not going back here. Like, that's 2000.
But no, let me answer.
Come on, man.
He can't. That was a non-answer. That was a non-answer. That was a non-answer. That was a non-answer.
You got to put America first.
Not an answer.
America's more important.
That was a straightforward question.
It's more important than Biden.
I'm not doing this for the next 4 years.
That's what I'm saying.
I refuse. I'm personally not doing this for the next 4 years. We're not going back to 2016 Russian propaganda talking points. Like, we're here now.
For real?
Okay. We're here. We're here now.
Listen,
still talking about Russia?
I understand the scenario you're painting.
You're tweaking,
I think the thing that I can't.
But don't you want what's best for America, Chris?
Always.
Yes. So if
always
to answer Andrew's question and to answer the question that was in my kitchen last night, if he does a good job over the next 4 years, great.
Yes.
That's it. That's it.
Simple as that. If he does a great job in the next 4 years, round of applause. Somehow put his name in the Mount Rushmore, put his face on Mount Rushmore, put his name or his picture on the dollar bill, some dollar bill. Because if he really saved the country from a debt deficit, he has done the best any president has ever done. And that deserves acknowledgement, for real. So if he can really get us out of, like, even if he gets us out of $10 trillion of debt, that's crazy. If he even gets us out of $10 trillion of debt, we need someone like here. And he needs to be on a dollar bill or something, for real. Because round of applause. Bro, even if you're blind and you hear what he's doing and he's doing the right things and you know you feel safer because you know certain people ain't around you that shouldn't be around you and around you, like certain illegal individuals that are committing crimes. So this is what happens when they get the information and the information is feeded directly to them. They get that information and they listen and they like, okay, now I understand. I understand. I feel a little tense because there's crime around here. Even though my people attack each other, when others from foreign land attack us, is a whole nother problem because they weren't supposed to be here versus the crime that we put on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather fight within than fight outsiders from outside that are in. So I like that his opinion has changed about this whole situation. I knew it would. Come on, bro. I'm listening to the Breakfast Club and I'm like, bro, these dudes sound like they lying to themselves. When Laura Trump went on Breakfast Club, bro, y'all should go check out that interview. It was a great interview. I understood the truth. I listened to her interview in the Breakfast Club, bro, and she made complete sense. 1 + 1 = 2, straight up. Complete sense. So when I started hearing them try to rebuttal everything she's saying, she was shutting them down. When they was on Breakfast Club, they was showing Laura Trump down, and at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, this girl is superior, bro. Hey, if she was the woman president running, I'll vote for her. Because look at her mind. Look how she's thinking. Regular conservative morals. You know what I'm saying? Trying to protect us. That's all we asking for. So when I see Democrats that are, you know, he works for that job. He's going to still be talking the way as if Trump is bad. He has to. Even though on his private YouTube channel, The Brilliant Idiots, he's going to talk about how much he likes Trump. But he can't say that on the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? That's a progressive radio channel. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to hear that. So he has to lie to the people, then go on his own YouTube channel, Brilliant Idiots with Andrew Schultz, and actually tell the truth. Come on, bro. That's just what it is. And then Andrew Schultz did a fragrant interview with him, with Donald Trump. Come on. We just got to look through what we're looking through, man. A lot of people still saying they hate Donald Trump, bro. Donald Trump ain't doing nothing but saving Americans. In a discussion. Everything he does is a trade for America. In a discussion. No one else gets any more play. You can't pay, you can't stay. You hear what I'm saying?
Round of applause. That's it. I hope
There we go.
That's it. Like, it's
Chris,
okay.
come on.
I don't care. Like,
This is what
that's
we
it.
want. Let me tell you why we want him to do a great job. Because if he does a great job and America's happy, then it brings the Democrat Party back to reality.
No, it won't.
Oh,
No,
100%.
yeah.
Politics is just
No.
reflection of what people want.
No, there's nobody more delusional than Democrats.
I understand they're delusional,
Facts.
but what will happen is it will pull them. There'll be a gravitational force. Right after he won, AOC is taking the pronouns out of her bio or whatever people are saying.
on.
Clearly, there are people in the Democratic Party that are realizing, okay, we went too far. The pendulum swung too far. Americans don't like it, okay? The more successful Trump is, the more normal the Democratic Party becomes, and that's what we're all
It pulls
looking
everybody.
for.
And I like that he said that because, like they said, the pendulum went too far out. They went too far out because y'all allowed it to go that far out. You allowed people to be like, oh, it's okay to be gay marriage. Okay, that's one thing. Okay, now we got to have these gay pride parades every year. Okay, that's a whole nother thing. Okay, kids should be able to go there too. We're not going to stop that. Okay, let's program it in the schools while they're young before they even get out of high school. Fuck it, let's take it to 6th grade. Oh, let's go to elementary school and start putting up the flags. You know what I'm saying? Indoctrinate them young. So by the time they get to high school, they don't have to argue with it. They're not going to fight with it because since they were young, they've seen it. They accept it. And it's just a way of life. No. That's how you're programmed to be. The quick life. This is not how we're trying to live this year. We're trying to go back to American standards and morals. You know what I'm saying? Merit based. Whoever don't like that, bro. All the man Democrats, y'all better get your stuff together. Definitely ones in Chicago. Get your stuff right. This is beyond us.
That's what I'm saying.
This is about
America
the
is
American
I got to get
future.
Trump to the center, is what I'm saying.
Of course, but what I'm saying is America is at its best when we have a cool Democrat president. Bill Clinton, JFK,
Okay.
Barack Obama. Like, it's when we feel our most proud. It's when the world just is in love with us. There's amazing
neutral.
moments
No
when we have
progress,
cool
no degress,
Democratic leadership. I mean,
neutral.
FDR.
But then when you put Biden-
Like, all these stories that you hear from these guys are incredible.
I'm glad that you still have faith in the Democratic Party. I have none. I think that it's going to take.
Look, you heard what he just said. I'm gonna pause it right there so you can hear this. He said I'm glad you still have faith in the Democratic Party because I have none. So anytime he goes on the Breakfast Club talking all that trash about the Republican Party, but he's still representing the Democratic Party, he doesn't even have faith in the party, which means there's only other faith in another party, the opposite party, the only other party available, unless you're independent. But then again, no one's representing that, and he also voted Kamala. He's already noted that. So he has no faith in the department in that party, but also is voting that way. So you're a waste of votes when you know the guy that is more fit for the job. You just vote for. See, some people like this, they mislead the public because they're paid to play. As long as you pay him, he'll say what the hell, whatever you want him to say. It's like a puppet. But then when he get on his own, he gonna say what he want.
It's going to take at
like
least
Charlamagne
8 to
too.
12 years for a new type of Democratic leadership to emerge. The establishment Democrats that exist now are not what the country wants, and I don't think they're what the country needs.
Yeah, I mean, AOC said I'm not going to the inauguration because I'm not going to go support her.
But listen, you can't call them
Let's stop it there, man. That's all we need, man. I just want to tell you that this is the, what if? Just think about what if. What if he actually does what he's supposed to do? What if Trump actually goes in there and say everything he pledged, he gets, and it happens, and the world's different. The inflation goes down. We drill that land. We get our money. Our prices go down. Interest rates go down. No foreign invaders here. You can't sneak your way in here, have birth here. You pay a fee to transfer and get money from us. We're worth so much. You can't come in here and get a low price somewhere else, come here and try to make money off us. If you do, you got to pay more tariff. Come on. While lowering interest rates, the price of things go down. I think the next 4 years is going to be the best 4 years I've noticed. And I'm actually paying attention. I'm going to critique it too. If it's not, I'm going to say it. Facts. But until then, this is what we got, man. It's your boy Angelo So Savage, man. Put a comment in the description because I want to see what y'all got to say. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this whole situation. It's nuts, honestly. But you can see how the Democrats are flipping Republican because this is the right way to go. You got to go right. You know what I'm saying? You got to go right. That's the only way to go because it's the right way. It's how we save America and we stay to those morals that our grandparents had once when we were young. Now they're older and they see our world just saying, oh, I can't identify as what I see. I have to lie to me just to lie to you so you can feel comfortable. I don't know. I'm not that type of individual, and I know that the young people, the older people I take care of aren't those type of people either. Definitely people in their 40s and up. They probably don't think that same way. That's a new generation thing we got going on. The world has swung too fast, out of control. It's time for someone to be here, stern, and get shit in control. It's your boy Angelo So Savage. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, please. And throw some comments in that comment section. I want to hear what you got to say for sure. Peace.